Recognizing psychic or energy vampires when they appear is not a skill that most men or women have. For the first time in my life, I recognized it and I said no to an offer of sex from a woman here in the state of Colorado. The contact came through email. There was some, and I felt it intuitively, manufactured compassion and empathy. Ooh, I've done research on you. So you want to meet up for a drink and see where things go? Now, I like the forwardness, if only that forwardness came from women that already knew me. See, then there's a sense of, oh, you already know what I'm about. So I don't have to like explain myself and explain my background to a total stranger. Now we could just move into an act of intimacy, but I don't really experience that from female fans of my work. The few that have approached, there's been a lot of witch energy. There's been a lot of manipulation. There's been a lot of people sharing their voices that they've had in their head with me. Other people claiming that the aliens sent them or that the aliens took the baby. One time a woman said she got pregnant and the aliens took the baby because it was special. See, was that real or was that mental illness? How the hell would I know? Wherever is Mary anyway from Salt Lake City? I think what I'm getting at is the point of bringing this up is now if a woman just going to go, hey, Alex, there's obvious suspicion there right away. If someone says they understand me, they're not going to come also with a mentality that some men do, right? They're trying to get inside my head. Well, if you don't believe this, that, and the other, and if you have a unique view, I'm going to call you names. Well, that's not really how you start the ball at a friendship. Unless you have Tourette's, right? And all your friends have Tourette's. And you're like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker. Why don't you be my friend? Fuck you. Fuck you. And then I've watched his behavior like over years and kept snapshots because one day when I write a book, we'll have many examples of this thinking. And we can see its archonic root. If a woman comes to me and says, Alex, I've been drawn to you. Here I am. Hey, I got an idea. Let's not even talk. Let's just jump right into the situation. Well, why just jump right in that situation? Why not start with a little bit of positive energy? Why not start with a little bit of empathy? Not counterfeit empathy. Well, I've done research on you. Right. Well, why are you coming as an anonymous female? Without a last name, and you want me to get up on the horn, call you? Hey, how you doing? Well, I don't really talk on the phone too much, but I figured I would just call a total stranger and have this buzzing, humming signal next to my mind as we bring in other energies and technologies into our communication. Hey, and maybe if I'm not paying attention, you can just speak really sexy in a real slow voice to me to where maybe I'll become aroused just by hearing you. How many years have women just given me their number and I have never called because I'm not in the hunt? There's a deeper aspect of reality that I'm experiencing than MGTOW. That's why I don't use the MGTOW. MGTOW. I've also attracted the creepiest men over years, but not all. I want to appreciate some of you that are there. And I just want to let you know, though, that there's been a few really strange men that have become more obsessed with my own content than perhaps fixing their own situation. So it almost seems as if there are people angry at me, men, for wanting to give them a larger perspective as to why some of us are going through the things that we're going through. As I also speak to women, both men and women can end up in these really bad situations where they're with the wrong person. It just really just seems like the whole world is made up of like really good people, isolated, single, and the other people that are having big kids and whatnot. They have their big bag of Doritos and their GMO meat, and they're watching the War Machine on TV. And it's like their genetics or their consciousness, maybe something beyond genetics, but maybe a little bit of both. It's war, 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 fight, fight, fight. Honey, what's on? Oh, it's Tyson, or it's this. Somebody's going to bite somebody's ear off. And we live in a day and age that, I'm seeing men and women call for the rape of women they don't like. Ooh, Emily Lance pissed on the American flag. She should be raped. And I'm like, whoa, never seen this before. Certainly not last 4th of July. I saw men on my channel calling for people to be hurt, people to be killed, for burning the flag. It wasn't until this year that I've seen women join the men and give moral support to those men calling for rape. Never seen that before. I'm going to call it the archonic infection of human consciousness. God have mercy on your soul. Those of you that think that's in our normal nature to talk like that about each other, to troll each other in the way that men are doing now, we're a long ways off from the days in which men would work together and men would morally support one another. It's gone archonic. It's gone quite evil. That's one of the reasons why I am grateful to the Creator that I do have what I have, and I am able to remain where I am and avoid certain complications. It's difficult hearing the inward being yelled out into the air by some of the neighbors. And yesterday, one go, "Yeah, come on, nigger, come on in. What, you want to find your fucking stuff? Fuck you, nigger." And I hear across the way, "Nigger!" Like it was like this sense of camaraderie amongst the neighbors. And I know for a fact most of you don't wake up in a reality where you hear people screaming, "Okay!" first thing in the morning or late in the middle of the night. I mean, you have to be like in a really bad part of Compton just to hear people screaming, "Cracker, kill the crackers!" You know, it's just not something that you go through, or even that I've witnessed. There's definitely racism against white people, but it's not necessarily a situation where you go off grid and then you move somewhere and you're hearing that. The greater reality is with white supremacists today, and to them, a nigger is anyone who's not considered white, even if their mom's white. It's really going to come down to skin tone and whether they perceive you to be a part of white genocide. And as the only tan person in this, one of the largest off-grid communities in the nation, my heart hurts that I don't have friends here locally. The people that support my work are on the internet and they're very far away. I would love to go down to the local bar. I'd love to shoot some pool. I'd love to make out with a girl once in a while, cuddle, feel love for who I am. Why does it feel like I have to wait till the next lifetime to have a real sense of empathy? But I just want to tell my audience, I'm proud of who I am, even though I'm lonely, and I'm proud that I turned down promiscuous sex with someone just offering it. I sensed animosity, intuition, I sensed judgment. When she said, "I researched you," that was just something that was said. It wasn't expressing itself in the email. No, what I'm also going to have to watch out for is counterfeit empathy later on with other forms of psychic vampires. Those that at that point will know exactly what to say to push the buttons to get the pants off my body so we can connect that way. As in desire as the body is at this time, I'd rather abstain than get involved with negative sexual situations. I can see the last few females brought some really bad energy that just basically offered it up. And this is over the course of the last year. I'm not going to get into details. But what I came to realize was you can take little Alex out of Portland. Reality don't change as long as he remains on Earth in the current reality until a conscious female soul finds me. When she contacts me, she's not playing games. Okay? She's not waiting till next year or the year after that. She's taking conscious action on her own and developing friendship. She's not expecting this male domination, Alex Ansary, to push everything in motion because she already understands me. There will be no woman that I will allow to get close to me in the future or beyond that doesn't already understand me on a profound level. If that means she needs to be aware of what I'm like for more than a few years, so be it. But surely it can be said that there are women that have known me for a few years and will never be able to see me other than a little brother for whatever reason. With that, folks, I will talk to you later. Going to be spending less time on YouTube and more time on the on-demand channel. I'm feeling too much energy vampirism from social media. Over and out.